HOD of BCA department, and our today's topic is introduction of data and data modeling in the database management system. As the data models defines how the logical structure of the database is modeled. Data model are the fundamental entities to introduce the abstraction of the database management system. Data models define how data is connected to each other and how they are proceed and stored inside the system. The very first data model could be the flat data model, where all the data used user are to be kept in the same plane. There are various data models. The first data model is the relational data model. In the relational data model, all the data are stored in a row and column format. Next, the data model is the um, ER model, that is entity relationship model. Here entity relationship models are all the real life objects are considered as the entities, and in this model the data the entities are, it display how the entities are connected with other entity. Okay, next one is our network model, and the last one the last model is relational model. So now I want uh, I like to invite Sneha Mondal, the student of BCA fourth semester, and Sneha, you start your presentation, please. Sneha,
Good morning. Yes, ma'am.
your presentation has been shared.
Okay, ma'am.
You start introduction part.
Good morning, my respective teachers and all other members. Myself, Sneha Mondal from BCA 4th semester. Today, my presentation topic is data model and architecture of DBMS. The first slide is about data and data management. So, what is data? Data in the context of database refers to all the single items that are stored in a database, either individually or a set. After that, data management comes. Data management is an administrative process that includes storing, protecting, and processing required data to ensure the accessibility, reliability of the data for users. The next slide, uh, the third slide is about data model. A database model defines the logical design and structure of a database and defines how data will be stored, accessed, and updated in a database management system. There are four types of data model in DBMS. They are hierarchical model, network model, entity relationship model, and the last one is relational model. The hierarchical model organizes data into a tree-like structure with a single root to which all the other data is linked. For an example, we can say a particular department may have many courses, many faculties, and of course many students. The second one is network model. Network model is an extension of the hierarchical model. In this model, data is organized more like a graph, and one are allowed to have more than one parent node. In this database, the third one is entity relationship model. In this database model, relationships are created by dividing object into entity and its characteristics into attributes. In relational model, data is organized in two-dimensional tables, and the relationship is maintained by storing a common field. The fourth slide is about data architecture. So what is data architecture? The design of a DBMS depends on its architecture. It can be centralized, decentralized, or hierarchical. The architecture of DBMS can be divided into three types. They are one-tier, two-tier, and three-tier. In one-tier architecture, the DBMS is the only entity where the user directly sits on the DBMS and uses it. If the architecture of DBMS is two-tier, then it must have an application through which the DBMS can be accessed. A three-tier architecture separates each tiers from each other based on the complexity of the users and how they used the data present in the database. Thank you.
Now I would like to call Divya for her in conclusion part. Divya, now you can proceed.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone, teachers and fellow juniors and my friends. I am Divya Divedi from BCA 4th SEM. Today I am here to explain you about or to conclude you about the database management system. So as my friend Sneha explained about the database, what actually I want to start with what is data. Data is a piece of information, information that we want to store for different purposes and for different desires to for example to expand our business and for to communicate, to have knowledge about our customers, and for different, and there are so many examples like college faculties and college students data. So there are many kinds of example. um, Here my friend explained about the different types of data and what are the different types of models are there in database in and how we store different kinds of data.
Divya? 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 You are not audible. Divya, you are not audible. Divya, are you there? Am I audible to you? Divya, am I audible to you? Divya? Divya? Anyone? Other? Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Divya? Okay, now I would like to conclude the part that is ER model has defined to present the relationship into a pictorial format to make it easier for different students and to understand. The model is a good design, a database which can then be turned into tables and relational model. For example, if we have to design a school database or college database, then students will be the entity and the attributes are name, age, address, etc. As address is generally complex, that means address part, any address part contain different thing, that is the pin code is there, the road name is there, the name and number of the house is there. So address part is a complex database the attributes. So relationship can be different types of, so we can plot the relationship and the relationship between the entity by using the ER diagram. So thank you all of you for joining this webinar. Now thank you student, thank you for your Sneha, you elaborate your part very good.
Thank
Thank you
you.
all of you.